Well, Happy New Year. Here we are, the beginning of 2026. We are going to be talking about College-Glen Real Estate. As always, we just ended the end of 2025, so we're going to talk about the monthly stats for December 2025, what was going on in College-Glen Real Estate. All right, as you can see, only 3 homes closed to escrow in College-Glen in the month of December 2025. And you can see we got a big range there. One property closing on Waterglen, closing for $490, was only on the market 3 days. And then we've got all the way up to Grand Rio closing for $685. So a huge range there. Really, it's condition kind of confirming or causing the reason for those. Waterglen, it's great location, it's a nice property, but it wasn't really dialed in, super upgraded or anything a whole lot. That Grand Rio Circle one, premium location, everyone loves that street there. It was a corner lot, so it was a little bit larger, had a really wide driveway, fully remodeled, fully updated, and it went quick and it sold for $685. So you could see the full range there. I mean, basically, we've been at kind of this average price right around like $540, $550 for College-Glen, going on 2-ish years now. As we're moving into 2026, interest rates just dropped pretty significantly. We're talking like a 1/4 point percentage drop, and we're almost to 5.99. We're just barely above 6 right now. And so I really feel that this market is going to be a little bit more active than we've had in 25 and 24 and even 23. I believe 2026 is going to return to a bit of a normal real estate cycle. We should have, I believe, a number of buyers coming to the market pretty early. Right now, the beginning of January, my phone started ringing and I've got buyers. They're wanting to meet with me. They're getting pre-approved. They are ready. They kind of did all their thinking about it over the holidays and Christmas and New Year's, and now it's go time. And so typically for a normal real estate cycle in College-Glen and also in Sacramento is usually the buyers show up early. We typically have a lot of buyer activity January, February, March, and the sellers haven't quite come to the market yet. So typically those really good looking houses that are priced right, they usually have quite a bit of buyer activity on them until we get to more like March, April, May, when more sellers have entered the market. We have more listings. I think we're going to see a bit of that cycle in this market right now because rates have come down. I think there's just some fatigue in the market where people have just been holding on and waiting and staying in their small little home and their little situation, and we're not going to sell yet. I think there's time for an exhale to happen in this market. I'm just sensing that with a lot of my clients, both sellers and buyers, as well as talk around the industry, just talking to other agents in their office meetings and everything. So I'm looking forward to, I think there's going to be more buyer activity. There's going to be more seller activity this whole year. But as we start the year out, we're going to have a little bit of limited inventory, probably more buyers than we have sellers. And then moving forward, we're going to start to see more and more houses come on the market, okay? So if you're looking to connect with me, as always, my website, College-Glen Real Estate. I live in the neighborhood. I work in the neighborhood. I love working with buyers and sellers in the real estate market. You can give me a call, a text, or an email. Let's talk soon, and I'll help you out with your College-Glen real estate needs. Clear skies.